Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth4 for another episode of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. In the last episode, we went through pretty much the rest of the Arbiter's Grounds. We got the spinner, which is pretty awesome. Got it right over here. And I told you, let's just mash the button here as we... And look at this. Look at those gear. I love gear things. Like clock towers in video games are like the coolest thing if they have like giant spinning gears all over the place. So I told you that there was this thing that it was like a text somewhere in the dungeon that you could read. And so in between episodes I tried to find like proof of where I'd seen that. And I cannot find a single thing online. And it's going to drive me crazy now because I was so sure that like there was something, you know? Something that I remembered. You can get a fairy here if you want. I was so sure that there was something. But I just can't remember where I saw it. And it's just gonna drive me crazy for the rest of time now. If you're in the comments, wow, I can't believe I made that. If you're in the comments and you have any inkling of what I'm talking about, or maybe I'm thinking of a different Zelda game, please, for the love of God, let me know. Because otherwise, I'm gonna go crazy. Okay, I was saying like, we're not doing it right. No, we just gotta keep spinning. Yeah, we're not actually spinning. We're just making the rest of the room go. That's cool. Okay, up we go. And now time for probably the boss fight that everyone hates. You don't hear a lot of positive things about this guy, and it's sad. Although maybe I'll withhold my comments until after I beat him. Dang it, it doesn't work. Hey buddy, how you doing? Oh boy.
You still live. How astonishing. No wonder some call you hero, but this truly bittersweet reunion. Truly!
It's advancing on its own.
I fear this is the last time I will see you alive.
It's advancing the text on its own. That's rude. Oh, buddy. He's a necromancer. Great. For boss time against Twilight Fossil, Stallord. Got the Stall Child and the Stall Fos, and now the Stall Lord. So this guy is interesting. He's got his super death attack there. He brings little soldiers to life, which is scary. And so I'm pretty sure what you're supposed to do is get that spinner going and just smack into his spine. And man, I can feel this. I can feel this. This hits too close to home. It's best to try to get around him, like around his back or something. There. Kind of just sends you back up top there. So we're playing a giant game of Beyblade, honestly. Like, let's not beat around the bush here. We're playing a giant game of Beyblade. And smashing his spine. This is so uncomfortable. Whoa! Yeah, be sure that you don't get hit by the little spike traps going around town there. And he officially does not have a lower spine. We win! I don't know why people complain about this boss fight so much. Like, yeah, I guess, you know, it can be annoying to get through all the soldiers or whatever, but there's certainly worse fights. It's not like he's Georg or anything. Where's my heart container? Blow up! Blow up! Hello? He's still got the sword in his head. I don't like that. Oh, hey, cool. Spin! Spin! Hey! What, you thought that was the boss fight? You silly goose. No, this is the real boss fight. We are going to be taking this thing express elevator up. So you ride the middle pillar here in order to gain height as you slowly catch up to the boss. And when you think you're at a good height, you kind of go to one of these, or if you're about to be shot. And then you smack into his head, and he falls down. And you start smashing at his skull. Rinse and repeat. See, I think this is a fun fight, and yeah, now you're gonna have the spike traps ganging up on you because life is like that. I like how fast you go up this thing, though. Hey, there he is. Hey, bud. I mean, it's pretty simple. He has taken a lot of hits. Whee! Yeah, now a whole bunch of spike traps are appearing on those, the outer rings. Just imagining him like hiding on the very opposite, like crying, like, "It's okay, man. You got this. We can do this. We can do this. No. Don't let him see. Don't let him see you cry." I wonder if I have to get up to a certain height. I don't know. Nope, there he is. Hey, bud. How you doing? Boink! I can't do a mortal draw, that's sad. But anyway, that's it. That's actually it. For realsies. I don't see why people, like, complain about this boss so much. They're like, "Yeah, it's so annoying using the spinner to fight a boss." Like, come on. I understand that I had exceptional luck, like, beating that, but like, even on my worst times fighting that thing, it still wasn't, like, terrible, you know? Let me know in the comments if you've had major trouble with this boss. Alright, Dovey, let's go. We're close to the Mirror of Twilight. And we get heart container number... I wrote this down. 4! Hooray. Let's get out of here. You know, this is like the first dungeon, I think, Midna didn't create a warp for afterward. Because we're, you know, the whole point of the dungeon was for us to get outside of it. Do I want to save? Yes, I do. Dovey, Dovey, Dovey. This place is all crumbled. The mirror chamber. Let's just take a look. You got medallions of the sages up there. Very cool. Uh-oh. Yeah. This is gonna be a warp point. We're coming back here a bunch. A warp above a dungeon is actually really cool. Also, is that 4? That's not nice. 5. Okay. You guys, it's bad enough having them here, but you guys, There we go, beautiful. Got hearts and stuff everywhere. Anyway, it's spinner time. I don't know how Link doesn't throw up. I'm really happy that it just puts you right in that thing. Well, that's not scary as all heck. How do you even set up chains that big? A dark entity lurks in the twilight. It houses an evil power. You who are guided by fate, you who possess the crest of the goddesses, hear us. At the command of the goddesses, we sages have guarded the Mirror of Twilight since ancient times. You seek it, but the Mirror of Twilight has been fragmented by mighty magic. That magic is a dark power that only he possesses. His name is... Ganondorf. Oh, buddy. He was the leader of the band of thieves who invaded Hyrule in the hopes of establishing dominion over the sacred realm. He
was known as a demon thief and evil magic wielder renowned for his ruthlessness. But he was blind. In all of his fury and might, he was blind to any danger, and thus was he exposed, subdued, and brought to justice. Yet,
Yeah, he has a piece of the Triforce, guys. Come on.
by some divine prank, he too had been blessed with the chosen power of the gods.
Why are all the sages Rayman? Yeah, he killed one of the sages. The Sage of Water.
His abiding hatred and lust for power turned to purest malice. Perhaps that evil power has been passed on to Zant.
You're just now figuring out where Zant got his power? It's far too late.
Only the true leader of the Twilight can utterly destroy the Mirror of Twilight, so Zant could merely break it into pieces. Once broken by magic, the Mirror of Twilight became fragments, which even now lie hidden across the land of Hyrule. One in the snowy mountain heights. One is in an ancient grove. And one is in the heavens. You, who have been sent by the goddesses, you should be able to gather the 3 pieces. But you must be prepared, for a dangerous power resides in those fragments.
That's heavy. So this is... now that we've revealed about that, yes indeed, Ganondorf is the god, is Zant's new god. Ganondorf was going to be executed right here in the Arbiter's grounds, but instead he broke free, killed one of the sages, and was banished. So it's a good time to talk about the Zelda timeline. Oh, that Zelda timeline. So, in Ocarina of Time, because this does take place after Ocarina of Time, there are 3 splits really from Ocarina, right? There's the split where Link fails. There's the split where it's the future, and Link defeats Ganondorf and saves Hyrule. And there's the future of a child. Child Link's future, where he and Zelda essentially are able to successfully warn the kingdom that Ganondorf is going to destroy everything. And Ganondorf is arrested, sentenced for execution, and here we are today. We're not really sure how much longer after this, but it's definitely not the same kingdom, obviously. I believe that's where we are on the timeline, that this is the Child Link timeline as opposed to the Wind Waker timeline, which is an extension of the future. Like where Hyrule is saved in Adult Link's time. Whereas games like Link to the Past and the Oracle games, I believe, are in the Hero Fails timeline. Can correct me if I'm wrong, Yovi. But anyway, that's that's crazy, isn't it? Now, well, yep, let's warp out of here. Well, when we don't know where to go, I guess the best place to go is the place where everybody knows your name. Do 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 do. And they're always glad you came. We're actually going to be doing stuff with the spinner.
Mr. Dovey, way! Greetings, Mr. Dovey! I've come to deliver a letter! Here's a letter from Barnes! All my business is concluded. Onward to mail!
Now let's check out Barnes' letter. What does Barnes have to say? Rare item in stock. Have you been? Still a bomb enthusiast? Still loving bombs? Well, I got some interesting bombs in, so come by and pick some up. Wait till you see what these babies can do. I don't want bomb babies. Actually, I just remembered. So, I know this is surprising, but now that we have gotten, a new item, there's stuff for us to find before we go onward. There's actually not too much for us to find, but still a little bit. The first place we want to go is north of the Bridge of Eldin, and I'm so happy that we fixed this stupid bridge. We can go past all these guys and not care about them, but thank you! In the path that's between Eldin here and North Hyrule Field, if you recall going through this desolate hellscape, there was a spinner thingamoosit. So we're just going to go check that out. I think I'm gonna get this, this thing that we're getting here and the other reward, whatever. Yeah, there's actually a spinner track right over here. Isn't that cool? And then we're going to end off the episode. As you can see, there is a dig spot, a dig cavern here. In the dig cavern is a whole load of Stalfos. Great. That worked. Thank God for bomb arrows. There's actually two treasures here. One is, well, bombs, because you need some way to kill these guys. But the other one, more importantly, is a piece of heart. This is number 29. Sweet. This is actually where I reached the end of my pre-written notes, so I'm going to have to play this one by ear, but I'm pretty sure nearby. Or not nearby. By the Hylian Bridge? 1 second. Yeah, all the way on this... No, on... Where is it? This side. This side of the world. I guess we're gonna warp here. On this side of the world, there's another spinner track. So let's go there. This is the north of the Great Hylian Bridge. You know, the one over Lake Hylia. You take the outer path. Because if you recall going through these weird places, there's actually spinner tracks all over the place. Half of them don't really have much of a use, but I guess they make life faster. But going from this side, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's try this again. We're gonna probably have to try this a few times just until I get the hang of it. Oh, it goes all the way up here. Got it. Dang it. The real reason for the tracks over here is to get you back faster. At least we're not looking for pose over here. Okay, let's try this again. Ah! I don't know, I still find the spinner fun. It's just, it's high, you know, like, energy. Dang it. Almost made it, almost made it. It's not like they make this the mechanic for every dungeon coming up. No. So this is the part where I remind you guys that my what's it called? Hand-eye coordination is not the best. Like at all. Wait, how did we not make that? It's supposed to launch you. There we go. There. Aha! See? That wasn't too bad. And in here... Aha! Piece of hearts number 30! And a new heart container. Hooray! We have one final place to go. And that is... back to Castletown. Surprise! So from here, I'm not gonna change back into human because we're gonna just be going through town. We're not staying in town. We're going south. And it's fun scaring everybody except for the puppers.
I'm gonna pick his stuff up. Wowie.
That's a good pupper. I love the screams. Look at that, puppers. Look at all these people scared of us. The Gorons just don't care. The Gorons have seen worse. Anyway, coming out our little field here. Hello. Oh, hello, puppy. I'm sorry, I don't speak puppy. Do you want to play? She is not scared either. Anyway, let's transform back into human. I just want to say hi to her. Hi, Agatha. Thanks to you, I have 19 bugs ready for the ball in my castle. We only need 5 more until all of them are here. Please do your best to find partners for the ones that are not already paired up. Okay. Anyway, we have to get ourselves come on, dude. Up over here, as if you notice, this is actually a spinner track. Now this is going to be annoying. But it launches you out over here so we can get this chest. Is that sneaky? That's very sneaky. And we get a surprised Zelda. That used to be 100 rupees, but of course it's a Meaver stamp just sitting here taunting us. Anyway, next time on The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD, we are going to head back into town and go to Talmon's bar and see, well, we know where the mirror pieces are, but how do we get to them? We'll find out. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.